All right, kids. Before the internet, word of mouth and communication with your friends was like the only way to get information on how to beat video games. So, or maybe like Strategy Guide or some like gaming magazines, maybe like Game Informer here and there. You know what I mean? But like it was difficult. It was difficult. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. There probably was a hotline. No internet. The dark ages, right? Like the internet wasn't always around, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't always a thing. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I can show you other ones, but there's one I specifically want to show you right now, and it's kind of bothering me. Okay, here we go. So, before the internet, ladies and gentlemen, we had things called notes. We had pens, papers, notepads. I've had this since I was probably 9, 10 years old. Okay? It's got different notes about different video games in here, and I still have it. I am 37 years old, okay? It's almost embarrassing, but I don't give a shit. Okay? Look at that. Final Fantasy VII safe code. Right 56. Let's read this. Left 10, right 59, right 97. Okay? I had to write this shit down. Okay? Spaceship safe code. Circle, square, XX in Final Fantasy VII. You know what I'm fucking talking about? Tifa's ultimate weapon. Use key to reach Sector 5. Go to the wall market and use the broken item machine. Boom, that's how you get it. And then you have to play her piano. X square, triangle, R1 triangle, R1 square, X square, triangle, R1 X, circle, X square, triangle. Would I know that without this? Absolutely not. Thank you, notebook. This is how you found shit back in the day. Got the Black Marble notebook from back then too. Notes for stories and gaming and stuff. That's what I'm saying, man. Like you kind of have to. Like back in the day, you had to have this shit, especially on the harder games. Like where is it? I think I even have my Chocobo breeding guide. There it is. Chocobo breeding guide.
I used to have to look up who the Elite Four were in Pokemon.
Yeah.
So that I could figure out how to.
What strategy to go in, what Pokemon to go in, right?
I'd still lose against the Elite Four.
But you had to go in with the strategy. You just can't go in all willy-nilly. Mate 2 great Chocobos or 2 good Chocobos. Get Chocobos to S-Class, give the 2 Chocobos a Carb Nut, then you get a green Chocobo. Get that green Chocobo to S-Class, mate that Chocobo with the Carb Nut with one of the other Chocobos that you had. Mate, you get a blue. Get the blue to S-Class, mate the blue and the green with the Carb Nut, get a black Chocobo. Black Chocobo to S-Class and get a wonderful Chocobo and mate it with a Zeonut that you can get from the Goblins. Like, you have your fucking notes, people. Passcodes for gamers that didn't save or you lost memory cards, etc. Dude, I remember all that shit, man.
Talk about how many times you played the single disc in Final Fantasy.
Right? I don't think I've ever mentioned that with our new people, with our new friends. So, when I first got a PlayStation, my mother got us one. Great. We didn't have a memory card for like 2 years. So, the only games we owned were Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, Tekken 2, a Rainbow Six, Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, I think it was. Okay. Do you know how many times I played the first disc of Final Fantasy VII over and over and over? Hold on, it's more. And over and over. I know that disc like the back of my fucking dick. We're very close. Like, I know what to do in that game. I know where all the little secrets are. On disc 1, I can tell you without really paying attention. It's fucking ridiculous. And then I had to buy memory cards, and when we finally did, it was like, I don't have to do this 1,000 times. Bought my first memory card outside of KB Toys where I bought my PS1. That's amazing. I actually remember playing Final Fantasy VIII. My dad got me that for Christmas. I was a kid. We both thought that was fucking hard. we were both pretty goddamn dumb. We were like, what the fuck? We obviously weren't reading properly. That is one of the hardest Final Fantasies I've ever played just because of the junctioning system. And then if you really think about it, it's actually one of the easiest Final Fantasies to play because of the junctioning system. It actually goes both ways. You can make it work for you in your favor very easily. Like, it's well worth it.
Everything you struggled with is like what actually makes it
Easy. Yeah, but I didn't know how to get magic when I was a kid. That was the problem. So, like, I didn't know what I was doing to take advantage of it, if that makes sense. Because every other Final Fantasy you play, you learn magic or you get magic. I didn't know you had to draw magic from the enemies, so I never selected draw. I always battled with magic, GF, and item were the way I did it, instead of playing with magic, GF, and draw, as an example. You know what I mean? So it's like, as I learned and got older, it became easier because I'm not as dumb. But I remember struggling so hard on that. The first night of playing it, me and my dad just looked at each other like, this is fucking hard. Like, how are you supposed to beat this? He's like, we need to go find a strategy guide. I was like, cool. And it's like Christmas Eve, and I'm about to go back to California the next day. And I'll read this real quick. I didn't play 8 when it came out. It wasn't until I started using emulators and I started 8, but I got bored because there's so much shit thrown at you. There really is. So, like, the night before Christmas, he's like, let's go get a strategy guidebook for you so we can figure out what to do. And I was like, I'm down. So we go to Barnes & Noble. We show up. The Barnes & Noble only has one copy, and it's on hold. They're refusing to sell it. They said that they would give that person like an hour. If they didn't show up in an hour, they would sell it to us. It was like $20, $25, something like that. And he complained about it, but it's like if it's on hold, if it was on hold for me, I'd want it on hold. You know what I mean? So we lost out on that. It happens. No biggie. He's like, don't go anywhere. I decided to walk across the hall in the mall. There's a KB Toys, and he's like, it won't be there. My dad's a super negative guy like that. No, it won't be there. They don't have that kind of stuff. I know better. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, babe. So, like, I walked over there anyways. I found it on their discount rack for $2 fucking. Walked over. I, like, started screaming at him. I was like, dude, get over here, get over here. He's like, what? Show him. And he's like, oh, my God, $2? Let's go. Right now. It was a Barnes & Noble or a Borders. Okay. I think it was a Borders, actually.
I think that's what was in the mall.
Yeah, it might have been a Borders. I might even still have... Well, no, because I have a KB tag on it. I definitely still have the KB tag on my book.
I think it was a Borders.
So, like, it made me fucking laugh. And, like, he was just so negative about it. But when I found it, he was like, oh, great job. You did really good. And it was like, motherfucker. I would say that to myself, right? Half hoping that being opposite or whatever would work out for me. And then... I remember reading that strategy guidebook the entire flight home like it was a fucking... I know. I remember reading it like it was... How do I say this? Like it was a book to my life. Like I was like, I need to read this to make sure I stay alive. I need to figure this out. And I still didn't understand it because I'm stupid. I understood where to go and what to do. I just didn't understand the connection and how to do all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Gaming never used to be mainstream. It was taboo. Yeah, I remember people making fun of me as a kid for gaming. A lot.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I played a lot of sports. I did a lot of things as well, but I got made fun of a lot, babe. I was more classified as a nerd than I was an athlete, and I played sports every year of my life.
It's interesting because a lot of people here play games.
It was a different time.
Not that much different from when I was in school to when you were in school.
I'm going to use, and this is a really bad example, so I apologize. This is a really bad example, so I apologize. But like Randy Orton, a WWE wrestler. So he just did an interview a couple years ago with Xavier Woods, who has his own gaming channel and who is a professional wrestler. And he does his gaming channel through WWE. Randy used to go into the locker room and make fun of people and call them fucking nerds because of them playing games and shit. But now he's actually back there in the locker room playing games with them. Exactly.
Fucking just kidding.
So, like, there's a huge difference to what it was to what it is now, if that makes sense. So the stigma is kind of gone. So, like, it's a more normal thing. If you had any holes in your jeans and made fun of, but now you can buy them like that, like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's true, too. I should have bought that mini sit. Isn't that a Coffee Quest? That is a Coffee Quest thing. I should have got that. I wasn't thinking. Maiden's Ring. I don't want that. But yeah, I used to get made fun of for that shit all the time. I remember my grandmother, when I lived with her at one point in time, would let me rent games from like a Hollywood Video we would go to. Oh my god, this is expensive. Oh my god, I really want this ribbon, but 70,000? 75,000. Oh, I don't have enough money.
You're poor in the game and in life.
Jesus. Yeah, no, they're outbidding me. They just outbid my entire bankroll. Okay, we can't hang out here. It's too expensive.
There are not ridiculous in this place.
She would let me rent one game, and I remember renting Pokemon Yellow over and over and over and over, and I remember being made fun of because I spent one weekend in where I was like, I just want to play the game. Like, I've never actually beat it. I've never been able to beat it because I have to rent it and never play it through, or I go out and do something. So I really just want to actually finish it. And yeah, I remember being made fun of. I went from renting games from Blockbuster to working there, and then got fired because of a jealous boss who liked another girl who liked me. So I rented Disney movies and recorded naughty crap over them. Wow. From the same place you got fired from, I'm assuming? I don't know what to say to that. It is kind of a dick move. Alright, let's have Zidane fight this. This is a small side quest that we haven't done. I mean, if I got fired for actually doing something, I'd not care because my bad. I get that. But I don't know if I'd ever be that spiteful that I would do something like that. I get why. I'm not criticizing you or judging you. Just the way I see it, I guess. Couldn't steal anything and you're going to counter me with a meteor? Oh, it's taking half my health. I just realized that. And you just killed me. I was not prepared for that. I would tape a note on the VHS tape saying for such and such eyes only. Such as was the boss. Jesus. You're funny. It is kind of funny. Like I want to hate on it, but it's pretty funny.
I feel like it's a great way to get back in a movie place that fucks you.
Just the 3 times. I like how he says it like that too.
Only
Only the 3 times.
I swear.
Plus the 3 other ones. Oh yeah, there were 2 more on top of that. No, I'm joking.
It was just the way it was phrased.
It is just the way it was phrased. Only the 3 times.
I mean, I wouldn't ever do it more.
Then he got fired for being inappropriate at work, fucker. That seems to be the case with a lot of people, though. I know a lot of people that get fired for that kind of
I
shit.
wish more people would get fired for being
Same.
inappropriate at work. I don't feel like enough people get fired for that.
I would agree.
You had to fire somebody for being the most inappropriate.
Yeah, actually, I had to fire somebody for being an extremely inappropriate individual at work. I don't know if I should tell it.
You told it before on stream.
Have I told it
Yeah,
before on
so
stream?
I don't think
Okay.
it's not like we're saying names. We've said his name.
I have
stream.
said his name, but I haven't said his last name or anything, so it's
No,
not like
that's true.
it's not like I've
He would
revealed
know,
him.
Like all the Brunswick people already knew what happened.
Yeah, but anyone that watched from Brunswick would know, but just current,
Well,
nobody
we already
knows.
know
Yeah.
that. I mean, when we worked there, everybody knew why he got fired because we all fucking
All right.
talked about it.
I'm missing one coin. Can't remember which one. Not gone. Oh, that sucks. All right, let me tell the story about firing this employee, the most inappropriate of employees. So I worked at I've mentioned before Rotendo, I believe. I worked at a bowling alley / arcade. When I worked the day shift, I'd have one employee covering that area because it wasn't that busy.
It was usually me.
Was usually you. This other guy took over instead of her. Because I actually met my girlfriend from this job, which was kind of funny. But we didn't start dating until way later. Anyways. So I tell him to go vacuum the laser tag area and to go take care of that real quick. And sorry, I'm trying to find Dolly. Dolly? Nope, Observatory Mountain. That's what I want. And I'm like, just vacuum the laser tag area. I'll keep an eye on your area, and we'll go from there. So he ends up going in there. It's been a while. I haven't seen him. And I know the staff knows when I'm coming. They could hear my fucking keys jingling on my hip, so I know if I needed to be sneaky, I needed to, like, hold my keys so I can fucking trick them. Because they were fucking little bastards sometimes. Not gonna lie. Hey, you guys knew when I was coming, and then, like, shit would, like, change, you know what I mean?
We behave.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? So anyways, he's in the laser tag arena. I walk in there. I'm gonna catch this bastard. I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Because you don't hear back.
Because I don't hear from him. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna fucking find out. Get in there, and I'm sneaking around. And if the laser tag arena is like this shape, which it basically was, the entrance is up here. I go down this way, come down, don't see him. Sweep up, don't see him. Come down this way. And as I'm coming down this way, I see his feet hanging out from behind a barrier. So, like, if this is it, like, I see his feet just hanging out. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker is sleeping. I'm going to catch this bitch on the job. Oh, hell no. So I walk up, I, like, pop around the corner, and he's got his dick in his hand, jacking off.
I like the way you told it so emphatically this time.
I literally hop around, turn my back to him, and I'm just like, Jesse,
Put it away.
I don't know what I just saw. I'm walking outside for a cigarette. I will be right back. Immediately went outside.
Put that dick away.
Call my fucking GM. Hey, I just caught Jesse jerking it. No, you didn't. No, I did.
Is that really what Don said?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. He was like, no, you didn't. And I was like, oh, I did.
I can picture, like, that him saying it.
He's like, but no. And I'm like, Don, I'm telling you, I saw it.
But
It was in my face, basically.
he
Like,
made eye contact.
like I had direct eye contact with this guy. And he's like, oh my God. He's like, you need to call somebody in. I'm on my way. We need to suspend him. And we need to go from there pending an investigation. I was like, this is fucking... I can't believe this is saw this dude's dick in my... Like, it wasn't in my face, but you get the idea. It might as well have been. It was... it was brutal.
No wonder we put condoms in laser tag all the time.
Dick in my face.
Probably Jesse.
It was terrible. Jerking it.
Every condom I ever found now probably belonged to fucking Jesse.
Unless in the privacy of your home, not anywhere in public. Yeah, I also think it was a little bit worse for me because I wasn't allowed to reprimand this employee I had people complain about his smell. Fellow employees complain about his smell. And he did. He reeked. He wouldn't shower or anything. You know what I mean? And it was just brutal. So, like, it was very frustrating. I couldn't say anything. My boss wouldn't let me until he got in trouble or until a guest complained about it. So the moment a guest complained about his smell, I was so excited to fucking just rip into him and be like, dude, you reek. You cannot be showing up to work like this. This is fucking inappropriate. Like, this is unacceptable. And then, like, not even a couple weeks later, the jerking it thing happened. I didn't mean to stay, but whatever. Says the guy me who got a blowy in a park once. That's not that bad, though. Especially if you were, like, I don't want to say, like, hiding it. But if you were, like, standing there in the wide open, just with your hands on your hips. It's a kid place, too. You got, come on.
How many times have you done that? And, like,
prior.
The same shit that we touched. And we just didn't realize it.
Right. And like she said, how often did you jerk it and then touch shit in the office or in the same area as all the other employees? Like, that's disgusting.
Or how many times did somebody almost catch him or whatever?
Right. How fast did he get his dick put away at times? Excuse me. I've done some shit in my time, but never that. Right?
At least go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Like, if you jerked it in the bathroom, I think I'd probably respect it a little bit more. Is that weird to say?
No, because, like, I'm not saying that's normal.
But, like,
if you really get the urge at work, at least go to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, away from everybody.
Don't traumatize people.
Yeah, most people won't barge in the bathroom. Stall at least. Man, did I come here too? What up, Lazy? I'm telling the story of me having to fire an employee that I caught jerking off.
Which I think Lazy's true.
So it is a weird way to come into it. Where's the mayor's key? How do we stop this? That's a fun one. I don't know if those are words I would use, but they were interesting. How do we stop the windmill? I don't remember. I said don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. I said don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. How's your day, Lazy? How you doing? We're in our endgame descent of Final Fantasy IX right now. Probably going to switch over to some Tekken 8 for a tiny bit. You just worked all day? Well, that sounds amazing. There is a secret here. I'm trying to think what else we can do. There's ultimate weapon. I need more money. Wait. That's what we can do. We can make money. Money. Hey, they had little kids. The little lovebirds we saw earlier had children Koopos. Oh, that's cute. You have a Koopo nut? Can I have it? Sure. Aloha t-shirt.
You just ask somebody if they have a coupon.
Apparently you can. You want more Koopo nuts? Well, so do I. It's dangerous outside. I'm aware. Thank you for your concern. Let's kill some dragons about today. Because every little dragon is gonna get hurt. How was the hockey game the other night? It was fine. It was a work function. My boss paid for the entire department and one side to go, so it was pretty cool. He was a little bit overly aggressive for my liking, a little handsy. But other than that, it was fine. It was fun. I did spill a beer. I was pissed. I bought 2 beers to start. And I bought his first round, which cost me about $70. Ugh. That price point just pains me to say that out loud. And we were doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and I turn around and my beer's upside down, and I'm standing in fucking booze. It's like, great. And it's all over my seat. Well, cool. Cool. Cool, cool. Did I mention cool? But other than that, it was a blast. It's more of my own dumbass fault. Not really a huge hockey fan, but I can appreciate going to a sports game and having some fun.
Sports ball.
Sports ball. My boss kept trying to interrupt while I was talking with one of my coworkers and we were watching the game. And like I'm trying to learn about hockey and he's like interrupting. And then we're talking to our neighbors at one point in time and he's like, I'm sorry that they're talking to you. If they're bothering you, let me know. I'm their boss. I'm their boss. I'll handle it. And it's like, dude, relax. We're just talking to our neighbors and we're having a civilized conversation. Civilized. I said, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. So, I've mentioned it before, I think, but, we sent out some cards for some PSA grading. Shit, was it the beginning of the month? No, it was right before the beginning of the month, wasn't it?
I don't actually know.
I'm trying to remember when I gave him to Hideaki.
I don't actually know.
It was one of my first nights of physical therapy, which was when we got back from Disney.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it had to have been the week after Christmas, I think. So we're about 4 or 5 weeks in. I did get the cards. I did message you and tell you I got the cards. But yeah, so we sent in a batch of cards to get graded. Sorry, I get distracted for a second. And we are waiting for those to come back. But I've been trying to find some Evolving Skies ETBs. They've been on sale again recently. But every time I get there, I'm literally like minutes late, and they're all sold, and I can't do anything. And I'm literally watching people walking out with them, and I just can't get to them that fast. You know what I mean? It's just I work, and I tried one day when they were. I had a feeling they were coming out the day I was thinking that they were, and I was on point. I went to 3 different King Super or 3 different grocery stores looking for them, and I just could not fucking find them because the machines did not have them. And then I get messages from groups that I'm in, all the exact same locations that I went to that day. had them in them later that afternoon, so I just hit them too early. My timing is atrocious, and it's rough for me. Last match I got cars, believe they were there, just making sure. All good. No worries. I swear I sent you a message saying that I got them. But, anyways, we're going to be opening up some cards when we get our grades back. We're also sending out some cards for Lazy in the chat, our homie, helping him out. And we're going to be opening up some Chilling Reign Elite Trainer boxes for our last heave-ho on our Chilling Reign sets. There's a lot of individual cards we're missing, but we have all the rare cards but one. And all we need is that Rainbow Blaziken. So that's really what we're trying for. If we can get that Rainbow Blaziken, I will gladly buy every other card individually because I think they're like $10 or less. I could finish that set super cheap. I got the gold Snorlax. We got 2 of the Zero Auras. We got 2 of those Roadrunner Zapdos, I believe. Like, we got Moltres. We got that bitch graded. It's a pristine motherfucking 10. I think we're good. I think we're good. So I think Chilling Reign will basically be done at that point. I might sell that pristine 10 to try to get another Moltres and make a little profit off that, and then still have the card that I have, and still have the card to complete my set. If that makes sense. I don't know. Wait, why is auto getting turned on? Bad auto. If you had a hand right now, I'd smack it. Baby, it's going auto by itself. No, I have to hit R2 while the fight's going. So if I like set it on my leg wrong, it could accidentally turn it on. You know what I mean? We don't have level up on either, do we? Yeah, I don't. We will actually turn this on since we're here. You already have it. You already have it. You do not. Because a lot of yours is tied up in big shit. Auto-regen we're going to have to take off. I don't need that. Let's put on level up. I really want to put on half MP. Let's actually do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do a quick save. I'm going to play for about another 20 minutes, I think, of Final Fantasy. And then maybe switch to Tekken for a tiny bit. Girlfriend wants to go to the store. Oh, storage. Do find out. Do mine real quick?
Do mine.
Okay.
You're high. Always high.
Let's go.
The gate's open until 10.
What gate?
4 doors.
Like there's a gate?
Into the doors. into the store.
That's what I was thinking. Do them both at the same time and put all those boxes in the storage.
Anytime for work.
Alright, cool. I was wondering if I had to rush for the rest of the stream or what. Need to get reflect ×2 for best boy. Okay, I don't understand the benefit of reflect plus or ×2, technically. I guess I've never used it, and I know people have said it's overpowered. I guess I just don't see it. I gotta look at it again, I guess. Because doesn't it reflect magic, like cure spells too? Never use it either, but I've heard that it increases the damage of spells bounced off VV. Doubles the strength of spells by using reflect. Okay. Doubles the spells. I think I made the comment earlier, like the reflect I've never liked having on as a permanent thing, because what if you fought something that was like an elemental, as an example Final Fantasy X? You fight an assload of elementals. If you have reflect on, when you do your elemental, it has a chance of bouncing back, but also healing at that point, you know what I mean? So it's going to heal it on the bounce back. That's how I see that. Alright, Steiner. Finish him. And especially if I needed to heal, like the character that needed healing, like Vivi, if he had reflect on, that's a bouncing off. He's not going to get healed. So like, I always found it as a double-edged sword that I didn't like dealing with. Understand it, but I didn't like it. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do anything better than you. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes. And I wasn't speaking to you directly, but hey, you're gonna take it that way. Sounds sus. Okay, I'm sus. Super sus. I'm drowning a dragon on a mountain cliff.
Does that sound dirty somehow?
kind of did, didn't it?
Drowning the dragon.
On a mountain cliff.
Whoa, babe. It's like a Jesse thing. Do it in your own time.
Damn. Comes full circle, doesn't it?
It does.
Full circle. Bye-bye. I don't remember where Vivi's ultimate rod is now that I'm thinking about it. To get the move Ultima. Is it fusion? Hades? Go 10? Doing the fusion dance. I'm not mad at it. I like the fusion dance. Fusion. Ha! If I had room to do that right now, I would. Tippy toe. Ha! Damn, 3 attacks. Alright. Obviously, we're getting stronger. Ooh, actually, before I forget, stat maxing in FF9. What equipment is it? I saw the listing of it, and now I don't find it when I go for it. Okay, what equipment do I use? So, isn't it a special equipment? Another topic that said. For record, blah blah blah. There it is. All right, cool. Strength and speed. Green Beret. Well, I kind of want to keep that on. But I feel like I should be able to make that work. Is there anything for dark matter is boss? Goddamn. What else can you learn, Vivi? I'll have to go over this in more detail later. I'll go buy full sets of armor of all this stuff. Does the Robe of Lords give us any kind of boost? No, it doesn't, huh? Kind of shafty. That's a lot. Baby, are you cracking over there?
He popped. Not in a good way either.
We need you to not pop. That'd be great. Thank you.
About that.
For the confirmation?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you cancel?
I'm assuming I can just call and switch the day.
Okay.
Do you want to?
I'm trying to see if that
Friday will work?
Friday is available. Did everybody agree on Friday?
Oh, I didn't see that. Well, that would make sense because I'm on stream, so wait.
It says the evening is booked.
On Friday?
Yeah, the 23rd.
Might be able to use my dad's place if I really wanted. Do you want me to give him a call and see if that's okay?
No.
It's an open area,
I know it's
technically.
the dogs that fucking kill me though.
No, I know. Well, dog. Singular now.
Did he actually get rid of Moose?
Apparently.
Still.
I don't disagree. I'm not
Who
saying.
knows? Maybe it was Moose that I was allergic to.
But no, I can ask, I guess,
Okay.
if we want to try there.
Yeah, if he's cool with that. No, we can leave us. We can try to fit it in what either is and just take the tables over from you guys.
Yeah.
Because there are tables.
Yeah, we'd have to do it in our kitchen area.
Well, we could do it in your living room.
I think we would have to move
We
things.
don't have to move a lot. We just have to move a little coffee table.
Yeah.
I could DM from the counter, and then you guys could sit at the table.
It'd be harder for you.
No,
But
no. But at least I know I'm not that allergic to alcohol.
Alright, let's get one more fight in, and then we're going to call this portion of the Final Fantasy stream today. 4 hours of Final Fantasy 9, I think that's good. I think that's good. That's very good, no? Very nice. It's 6,200 damage right now. It's actually a lot. Dog, I need you to take damage. Don't be a bitch. Perfect. We'll pick up Final Fantasy 9 next time. Still doing a little bit more of a grind. Maybe get them up to 60. We don't need it. It'd just be easier to get to Ozma that way. We could also go to the final area, grind that to the end. There's a couple possibilities. We might do that too. But no, thanks for being here on this portion. We're gonna flip over for a little bit of Tekken, a little bit of ass whooping. You know, gotta kick somebody's ass every once in a while, make yourself feel better. Not that I feel down or anything, just gotta kick somebody's ass. Drop in 2 quick saves. Now I'm gonna get up, stretch. I was gonna say grab a drink, but I don't need one. But yeah, stretch. And actually probably check on my phones. Because my girlfriend probably messaged me a long time ago telling me she was on her way home and I probably didn't pay attention.
Hours ago even.
Hours ago even. Because my phone is on a rocker. Yep. Baby, it's usually on the rocker while I'm streaming.